I'm the CHALL, your sports channel, and welcome to another DRFC Transfer Analysis, your transfer confirmation series, or welcome to Doncaster Rovers transfer series for my hometown club, DRFC, up the Rovers. Now, we've got a brand new signing that's just been announced, Rayhaan Tulloch from West Brom. Now, before we get into this, I just want to say, I want to give a massive shout out to one of our former players that has watched yesterday's transfer reports video. I've actually screenshotted the reply tweet for when I put the tweet out about the video, and the fact that he replied, just wow. The fact that he actually commented below and said he watched it, and you guys know from the message that I spoke about in that video, at the end of that video, in the last story of that video, you know who I'm talking about. I'm going to put it on screen now. Matty Blair, now Cheltenham, former Doncaster Rovers player, and you know he replied. He actually commented below the tweet when I put the video out, and he said, "I watched it, mate. Thank you a lot for them kind words. It means a lot. Thumbs up emoji." And you know, the fact that Matty Blair actually took the time to reply and say it, and the fact that he actually watched it. Fair play. I mean, come on. It's Matty Blair. He's been with us for a good 4 years now, and you know, even though he's at a new club now, you still respect your former players. And you know, Matty Blair, just wow. The fact that you actually watched the video, you know, and it's things like this. It's things like former players watching the videos, fans watching the videos, players supporting the channel. You know, getting that thank you reply on Instagram from Jason the Kilo, getting that tweet from Matty Blair last night. It's things like that help spur me on to keep doing this, to keep producing Rovers content, to give lower league fans a voice, to make them heard of, and to give lower league fans the opportunity, to try and pioneer a new generation of lower league YouTubers. So, you know, with Doncaster hopefully rising up the leagues in future years, you know, my aim as a Doncaster Rovers fan is to be a Premier League club in about 15, 20 years, minimum. So, you know, it'd be nice to get at least just one taste of Premier League football week in, week out, so it'd be nice. And, you know, I keep spurring that aspiration on further down each and every year. I keep spurring that aspiration on to be a Premier League club within the next 10, 15, 20 years. And, you know, things like that just keep spurring me on to keep doing this. So thank you very much, Matty Blair, for your kind words and your reply and your tweet, mate. Keep watching the videos, even if you're at Cheltenham, keep watching them, so because you'll love them. But speaking of videos, today's transfer analysis. We've signed a brand new striker, Rayhaan Tulloch, on loan from West Brom for a season. We do have an official club statement, and I'm going to share with you my thoughts on this transfer. And of course, we spoke about Tulloch in that transfer reports video that Matty Blair watched yesterday. We spoke about, is Tulloch signing? Is he not? You know, is it going to happen? But we know it now, it's going to happen. In fact, it has happened, he has signed. So, before we get started, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and let me share with you the club's official statement on Rayhaan Tulloch. So, according to the club's official website, Rovers have completed the signing of exciting forward Rayhaan Tulloch on a season-long loan from Premier League side West Bromwich Albion. Now, Tulloch arrives at the Keepmoat Stadium having previously worked with manager Darren Moore and his assistant Jamie Smith during his time at the Hawthorns. The 19-year-old is capable of playing anywhere across the front line and could make his Rovers debut in the Sky Bet League One opener against MK Dons this particular weekend. Now, Tulloch is the club's second signing this week after the addition of Tyrese John-Jules from the fellow Premier League side known as Arsenal under the management of Mikel Arteta. So there we go, that is the club's official statement, and of course when he released his first thoughts about signing for Rovers, you can go and watch that yourselves, wherever. And yeah, Rayhaan Tulloch is a Doncaster Rovers player this season, so what are my thoughts on this? Very exciting. I spoke about it in yesterday's transfer report. Still mad that Matty Blair's watched it. You know, I said it in that video yesterday. I said that Tulloch was a very exciting forward. He can play anywhere across the front line. Very exciting. Very pacey. He was a very exciting player to watch in the youth academy. Watching the youth academy clips from West Brom over the last couple of weeks, I was watching clips of Tulloch and past clips of what he can do. He is absolutely dangerous. He can provide so much goal threat. And you know, this news actually came out when I was just about to pre-record the MK Dons preview video, previewing the MK Dons game video, which will be released, after this video's already out, and obviously my Championship League 1 and League 2 predictions have come out as well. The MK Dons preview will be released after those two videos. But on the basis of it, I'm very happy with this transfer. I think that Rayhaan Tulloch is a pacey forward, and it's something we've needed, a pacey forward. Tyrese John-Jules, pacey forward. Fajiri, pacey. We've got 3 pacey forwards. We just need to play to their strengths, and we've got 3 dangerous strikers. One of them's permanent, 2 are loanees. I don't care if they're loanees or permanent. They're strikers, they're players at the end of the day. There are players for the season. These 2, John-Jules and Tulloch. We've got Fajiri permanently anyway. So, if Tulloch wants to sign permanently next season, feel free. If John-Jules wants to sign permanently next season, feel free. But looking on the basis of it, I think that Tulloch is a fantastic signing. I think he's a brilliant player, brilliant lad. And, people can complain it's another loan signing. It's the financial restraints we've got to work under. And, you've got to get used to it. Because before we can, keep getting promoted and keep getting more money in to pay for permanent transfers, we've got to go along the loan route sometimes. And, especially with so much exciting Premier League young stars coming through the loan ranks, and the fact that we treat our loanees right, and it's been recognised by Man United that we treat our loanees right. There was that report I talked about it months ago. That report that Man United think we treat our loanees right, and they're correct. They're correct. We do treat our loanees right, and the club and Man U have accepted that. The club have accepted that. And many other people are starting to take notice and think, well, hang on a minute, Donny Rovers could be a threat here. And, Tulloch makes us even more of a threat than they already were. One of the big things that us, as a combined fan base, we said this season was key was squad depth. I don't care whether it was permanent signings or loan deals or anything like that. Plus, loan deals, it gives you first dibs at a permanent transfer for that player if he wants to run his contract out at the parent club. So, loan route can work because it gives you first dibs on that player permanently if he was so good for us. So, you've just got to be patient with loan signings because it could end up being permanent. And, there's many examples of that. Ben Whiteman, Tom Anderson, Cameron John, prime example this year. He was a loan signing last season. He is now a 2-year contract, undisclosed fee player, from Wolves. So we've got him for a nominal fee on a 2-year contract. That is massive. So Tulloch, if he was to run down his West Brom contract, we could get first dibs on him, and if we're in the Championship, we could get him on a 2-year contract, or even a 3-year contract if we wanted to, further down the line. And, like I said, Tulloch is a pacey forward. He's got loads of potential, creative, future, world-class potential, highly rated striker. And that's the theme with the transfers this year. We've always got highly rated players. Bursic, highly rated. Richards, highly rated. Ed Williams, very highly rated. Cameron John, highly rated. John-Jules, highly rated. And Tulloch, highly rated. It's all highly rated signings. Lakilo, highly rated as well, I forgot. So, they're all highly rated players. And Tulloch will be a great addition to the squad. Now, if we are going to play with one striker up front, then we are going to have to keep rotating between John-Jules, Tulloch and Fajiri to keep all 3 of them happy. Unless we play a formation tomorrow. Now, I didn't mention this in the preview for MK Dons video that's coming out last today. I didn't mention it in that video, but if we are going to switch the formation around and play with 2 strikers, then I think we're looking at a rotational partnership between Fajiri and Tulloch, or Fajiri and John-Jules, or John-Jules and Tulloch. So I think that's the partnerships we're looking at if we're going with 2 forwards. We're playing with a 4-4-2, with the 2 wingers, Lakilo and Taylor, the 2 midfielders, Whiteman and Coppinger probably, or Whiteman and Richards, or Whiteman and Williams, or Whiteman and Gomez, or Gomez, and you get the partnerships, and obviously with the back 4 and goalkeepers. So I think that it's going to be interesting to see what we do with Tulloch and how we play him in terms of if we're playing him as a solo striker or we're playing him in a partnership with with Fajiri Okunabiri or Tyrese John-Jules. So very exciting stuff. Welcome to Donny Rovers. As usual in these videos, I have to do a welcome message for the player if he ends up watching this. So Rayhaan Tulloch, welcome to Doncaster Rovers for a season at least. You're a great player, great pacey forward. You've got so much potential, pal. And yeah, you're wearing the Rovers colours this season. So very exciting stuff indeed. Thank you so much for watching this transfer analysis from Rayhaan Tulloch. Stay tuned because we've got coming up our Championship, League 1 and League 2 predictions coming very soon. And also to end the day, we've got our preview of the MK Dons game coming tomorrow. Very exciting start of the season. It is now. Thank you very much, guys. I'm the CHALL. Please like, comment, subscribe. Goodbye.